Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to start a new chapter, and the chapter is chapter 13, surface areas and volumes. But before we solve the problems, all of you turn to page number 254, and under the summary section, you will see there are 15 formulas. So you have to memorize all those 15 formulas and write it down in your notebook before you write the notes. Okay. Now let's do the exercises. Exercise 13.1, question number 1. Let me read out the question. A plastic box 1.5 meter long, 1.25 meter wide, and 65 centimeter deep is to be made. It is opened at the top. Ignoring the thickness of the plastic sheet, determine the area of the sheet required for making the box. And number 2, the cost of sheet for it. If a sheet measuring 1 meter square equals to rupees 20. Okay, so to solve this question, we have to first look at the question very carefully. It is given 1.5 meter long, 1.5 meter wide, and 65 centimeter deep, right? Here, long, that will be your length, wide, that will be your breadth, and deep, it will be your height. But if you see the length, it is given in meter, right? 1.5 meter. And if you see the breadth, it is also given in meter, but the height, it is given in centimeter, right? So look here, length is 1.5 meter, breadth is 1.25 meter, and height 65 centimeter. We need to change this centimeter into meter, and in order to change it into meter, you have to divide it by 100. Okay, why we're dividing by 100? Because if we measure it, 100 centimeter makes 1 meter. Okay, that's why we are dividing it by 100. Now if you divide 65 by 100, you will get 0.65. Now let's do the sub question 1. Area of sheet required for making the box, and for this we need to find the surface area of cuboid. Okay, minus, here in the question it is given, let me remove this one, it is open at the top, right? So if the box is open at the top, it means that there is no lid, right? There is no cover. That means a rectangular piece is missing, right? So we need to subtract that rectangular area, that is length into breadth. Area of rectangle is length into breadth, right? So we're subtracting length into breadth. Got it? Now if you put the values, 2 length is 1.5 meter, right? And breadth is 1.25. So 2 length into breadth plus, similarly, breadth is 1.25 and height is 0.65. So 2 length breadth plus breadth height plus height length. Just put the values, close the bracket, minus, again length breadth is given, so 1.5 into 1.25. Now if you multiply 1.5 and 1.25, you will get 1.875, plus again if you multiply 1.25 and 0.65, you will get 0.812, and if you multiply 0.65 and 1.5, you will get 0.975. Again, if you multiply 1.5 and 1.25, you will get 1.875. now if you add what is inside the bracket, if you add all these three numbers, you will get 3.6625. Again, the next step, you multiply 3.6625 with 2. Okay, if you multiply these two numbers, you will get 7.325 minus 1.875 as it is. Now next step, you subtract these two numbers. Okay, and if you subtract these two numbers, you will get 5.45 meters square. We're putting meter square because we are finding area. Okay, while finding area, you have to always put square at the end of meter or centimeter. Okay, now sub question 2, cost of making the box. So the cost of making the box at rupees 20 per meter square is it is rupees 20, right, for 1 meter. So for 5.45 meter, you have to multiply with 5.45 meter. So 20 into 5.45, you will get 109. So that is your cost of making the box. Okay, now that is your answer for question number 1. Let's go to question number 3. The question number 3 is, the floor of a rectangular hall has a perimeter 250 meter. You know what is a perimeter, right? The total area, okay, covered by a shape. Okay, this is the perimeter, or you can say the outline of a shape is called a perimeter. Okay, now if the cost of painting the 4 walls at the rate of rupees 10 per meter square is rupees 15,000, find the height of the hall. Now if you look at the question here, perimeter of rectangle is given, that is 250 meter, right? So here you just write perimeter of rectangle equals to 250 meter. Now formula for perimeter of rectangle will be 2 length plus breadth. So 2 length plus breadth is 250 meter. Length plus breadth equals 250 divided by 2. Okay, 250 divided by 2 because this 2 is going here. Got it? Now length plus breadth equals to, if you divide 250 by 2, you will get 125. Now area of 4 walls. Area of 4 walls will be given by, the total cost was 15,000, right? So rupees 15,000 divided by, per meter square it was 10 rupees, so you have to divide by that 10 rupees. Okay, so rupees gets cancelled, and 0 and 0 also get cancelled. Okay, rupees are cancelled, 0 and 0 are also cancelled, so what is remaining is 1500. Now area of 4 walls, the formula for area of 4 walls is 2 length plus breadth into height. So if you take 2 here, okay, just write 2 here. Length plus breadth is given us, we found length plus breadth, right? Length of breadth was 125 meter. Okay, length plus breadth is 125. So in place of length plus breadth, we write 125, and we need to find the height. So h as it is. Okay, so 2 into 225 will give you 250 into h will be 1500 again. Now height equals to this 250 will go downside here. So if you cross out the zeros and divide it, you will get height as 6 meter. Okay, I hope you know how to do it. So therefore the height of the hole will be 6 meter. And that's all for now. Thank you.